Greetings to everyone out there and welcome back to Around the Clock. Alright everybody, with so much success of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, some people still may be asking why this character wasn't in the movie or that character. Well, in a recent special webinar, one of the main writers of this movie, Matthew Fogel, answered these questions and so much more. Thanks to a breakdown found on GoNintendo.com, as you see on the title here, it states, Super Mario Bros. Movie writer explains the lack of Yoshi, a meaner Bowser, and more. And here's the full breakdown. The goal was to write a script that had just enough emotion and story to sustain a movie. Matthew Fogel acknowledges the criticism about the movie being too fast-paced. There was a year or so during the production/pre-production where Bowser was a really mean villain. Fogel likened the original direction for Bowser to that of a Marvel villain. The team eventually thought this direction fell off, so they went more humorous. The team made a very specific choice to avoid exposition, as it's usually the death for family movies. The team also considered how knowledge of Mario has been in pop culture for 40 years now. Fogel says it's tough to keep attention of children when a movie is over 90 minutes long. The writers didn't add Yoshi because the whole movie was barely hanging together as is. The team is already looking into stuff for the sequel. So there you all have it, and a lot of interesting things were said here. And let's first start off with Yoshi, because they stated here that they didn't add Yoshi because the whole movie was barely hanging together as is. And I'm going to be honest, this makes a lot of sense because if you've seen the movie, Yoshi really doesn't fit. Now of course they could have had a cameo in the movie, but I don't think that Yoshi would have fit in the film whatsoever. And it's genius what Nintendo and Illumination did here, because if you've seen the film, you know that Yoshi is in the second end credit scene, and this actually sets up the story of the second film, so it's perfect what they did. Now, as far as Bowser is concerned, could you have imagined a more meaner version of Bowser in this movie? I would have loved to have seen that, and of course, Bowser in this movie has his mean moments and also his humorous moments, so they kind of balanced it out. And we have to keep in mind here that this is a children's movie at the end of the day, so I'm pretty sure that Illumination and Nintendo said to themselves, hey, let's not make this character too villainous, too mean, because it's gonna kind of scare children off. So hey man, it is what it is. Now, as far as this film being too short, you know, I hear a lot of people complaining about that being a 90-minute film, and I think it's perfect for what it is. And let's be honest here, a lot of these movies today, whether they're 2 hours long, 2 hours and 15 minutes long, 2 hours and 30 minutes long, there's a lot of fluff in those films and a lot of down moments. And with this movie, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, that wasn't the case. The action, the story, the humor, everything had its place and it was all put together very nicely. And hey, this is just my opinion. I know other people may think otherwise, but hey, it's just my opinion. With that being said, guys, that's going to do it for this video. And please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, remember to keep it locked here at Around the Clock. Where here, we focus on Nintendo news content around the clock. I'll catch you guys in the next video.